Haven't done any planning at all. Haven't even set up. Just had to start recording now. Not even recording. It's streaming. It's so much easier. I have no idea why anyone would think making content is easier than streaming. I don't see it. I don't see it. Where's my coffee? I want a big old... Oh, I've got to do the lights. Hang on. Nyet. 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 That one. That's good. Oh, excellent. Whoa. Big old coffee. Get in there, please. Make a little bit of space. So I've been thinking about the paint pot issue and finding the right paints. I think I've figured it out. Oh, I've got to set it up. I've got to do the settings. I had to start now though. Got 2 hours. Had to start it now. So yeah, I'm doing all of the I'm doing all of the background shizness as per usual. I did make a new thumbnail though. This little pretty little girl. There you go. Table is what? Painting, models. There we go. Hashtags. I'm not even going to put a description on. I think just the hashtags are fine. I don't need anything else in particular. Give. Yeah, that one. You. Got to do Discord again. Zum. And I want to leave Discord up in case somebody shares a picture of something. I very nearly changed this thumbnail to painting Wamama, but I think that in-joke's got us ferment a little bit. Hang on 2 secs. Settings, server settings. Invite. Create. Invite. Alert! Come on, table. Get going. You want to go sit down? Can you tell I've been busy as hell so far today? Grandpa Tudor's asking me if I was streaming. Oh, I can explain why I wasn't on. I can explain it. Save. Yeah, I can totally explain why I wasn't on. But I think I'll come over to see if anyone's in there correctly. Right, I should save. Come on, buddy. Save already. There we go. That's saved. So if I go there, and then this one, and then this little setting. Yep. And we're good. There we go. Man, talk about. I have to explain. I got to talk to somebody about this. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right. Okay. There we go. We are in business. Hello. Dark. Dark. Yeah, just the person I wanted to speak to. So, after these 2 hours, my jolly little buns are walking up to the post office to post your parcel, along with 2 others. Yeah, that's what I'll be off straight after this. All taken care of, all ready to go. I will be heading off. Yeah, as soon as this stream finishes, I'll be writing the old address and toddling my way off. How you doing today, Dark Man? How are you doing, buddy? What's going on with you? You waiting for your delicious Saturnine Dreadnought? I had an idea, but then I realised that... hang on, let me tell you... tell me about your day, and I'll tell you my stupid idea regarding the Saturnine Dreadnought. I thought I was a genius, but it was stupid. So I do want to explain that to you. But let's wait until you tell me about your day. So I figured out something with the old paints. I need to start finding a spot for them so that I can access them easily. As you can see, I haven't prepared anything. I've very much got a first world problem of having time to prep for live streams. I'll already be here for half the stream, heading out for phototherapy today. I don't know what phototherapy is. And is that like you going to a photographer's? I'm not an expert. But yes, okay. Well, half the stream is fine, man. It's absolutely fine. You know, everyone can just come and go as they please. There's no, you don't have to stay for the whole. Hello, is that an echo? Oh yeah. Oh no, sorry. I just wanted to check that the posters weren't causing an echo, but I think it's more my brain. Let's turn that on. Yeah. So do you want to hear my Saturnine Dreadnought idea? It's so stupid. Turns out my appointment was 10, not 10:30, so I had to sit there for an hour for a new spot. Ah, don't you just hate stuff like that? I do. I absolutely hate stuff like that. I think I might have a slight echo in here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, the Saturnine idea. I was like, so, how much? So I was thinking of sending you a Saturnine Dreadnought, right, from Wayland Games. It had different weapons. I was like, excuse me. I'm posting anyway, so why don't I just buy the Dreadnought and send it to him? It's only like €3 more, and it's free postage. But then I realised to myself that I'm just buying a whole nother Dreadnought. That's mental. I'm essentially paying €3 extra to give Darker Dreadnought. So I was like, I thought it was big brain move, but it wasn't, because it's got a different weapon loadout, and also I've lost myself now, Dark. Where was I going with that? Yeah, I was going to buy you a whole nother Dreadnought. It didn't make sense. So I'm going to post the actual one, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but it very nearly happened. But then I realised, hang on, yeah, you're just buying a second one. I never said it would make sense. Right, so back to the painting. Let's pop that on. Come on. Boop. There we go. So I realised something else as well. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do need to make some cash. And then also me, hey, let's just spend it all on something that you weren't going to get at all. Yeah. It's bad. My mind is, yeah, it's try living with it. Right, so we should figure something out here. I want to not so much organise, but start painting. Ah, perfect. Here we go. Tau ochre. So what's something that needs tau ochre? Ogres. We're going to go straight in with some edge highlighting. Let's make some progress. That's a lot of tau ochre. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, Dark. Yeah, being me, it's constantly contradicting myself, and it's only me. It's not another person, you know. Why does that light feel different? Yeah, it's wrong. Let's change it. It used to be white light. Yep. Much better. There we go. What on earth is... I mean, I don't fully understand ADHD, but I have no idea what reverse ADHD is. No idea. Couldn't tell you. It's all focused on one train of thought, but it's one thing to the next. Yeah, it can happen. There's been times where I've gone into a different room to get something, and my wife finds me doing something else. She's like, "That's not what you were meant to be doing." And I was like, "But this." She thinks there's something wrong with me, but we've come to the conclusion on stream that I'm just small-brained, and it's not like a medical thing. So I'm not even going to bother going to the doctors about it. Whoop. Ah, finally we get to sit down and paint. That's some nice edge highlights. Let's try for the belt. Let's do these little bits. Ogres are nice, simple models. They're old enough that the molds were a little less chock full of details. Whoop. Okay. Hi, Dylan. Yeah, we're just doing some edge highlighting. We finally got a colour scheme for the ogres, although this one has Cadian flesh, and the original one, I'm not sure what flesh that is, but underneath it's both Bugmans. But I figure they can have a variety of skin tones, to be honest. That's what I'm going to go for. So if I don't remember exactly the right skin tone, then I'll just leave it at that. If I can't remember it, I can't remember it. Nice little bit of variety. That's the third time YouTube has unsubbed me from this channel. I ask why. If YouTube is unsubbing you from this channel, I guess the channel's old, or it's not a good channel. Algorithm don't promote me, but actively dislikes me. I don't know. Or you're unsubbing on purpose to get some of my attention. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the reason could be. I have no idea how YouTube works, to be honest. Don't know why it's unsubbing you. Not a clue. I'm going to do this belt, even though it's really difficult to do. I'm going to try it, because it's good practice. Ooh. Yeah, that's really tough to edge highlight. Whoop. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, the sub count is always going down. We're always going down, even though more people are joining. It's rare that we're on a 0. It's normally down. Has been going down for years. Luckily, I was able to shake fixating on the sub count. It's not the sub count that I'm fixated on. It's the ad revenue. That's what I look at. I feel like that's the one that you should really look out for, because it enables me to do nice things. So I don't look at the sub count, even though it's the one that a lot of people fixate on. I was able to buck that feeling, because when it's not going well, it makes you feel like crap. So yeah, so it's good to free yourself of that. It's not all about the sub count, although for a lot of people it is. But me, it's those little few cents coming in each day. That's what I'm interested in, getting bigger. But it would seem that ad revenue on YouTube is actually awful. It would seem. I don't know how any channels get anything from it, but I guess they're just bigger channels. But yeah, that's the one I look at. Oh, that's some rather mucky edge highlighting there, but they are trousers, so. So what we do is we put the Tower Ochre over here. So I'm not always looking for Tower Ochre. I might have to invest in some kind of rack, but for now we'll just use desk space. So now we know Tower Ochre's over there. Nice little son of a bitch that it is. Oh, okay. Gotta wash this brush a bit. So I realised something about streams, right? I realised something. It's a bit of a two-way street, right? This is what I've realised about streaming in such a concentrated period of time. It's not just about having people watching. It's as much about having my engagement as well. And what I mean by that is when there's no people watching or no people chatting, it's knuckle down, just get painting, right? When there's a little bit of chat, I'll be watching something as well. But then yesterday, something happened that I didn't even realise, is that the chat was so interesting, I turned off what I was watching to fully engage in the chat. So that was a nice little surprise with streaming that can happen. But what's really, and that's another thing as well I realised about streaming, is that no wonder people struggle when they're trying to force themselves to do something on a stream that they don't want to do. You know, because you can't then knuckle down on something because you're not enjoying it. You know, you can't just focus on that because the thing you're doing, you're trying to force yourself to do. And so it's like quite a nice little revelation that I've had on that front where, you know, you can tell when someone's doing something on a stream they feel they have to. But the good news is this is just not some random game I thought might get views. This is something that I've got no intention of not doing forever. So it's really nice that I can, when the chat is quiet, just crack on. There we go. This edge highlighting lark is getting easier. I'm so happy about the ogres. I tell you what, yeah, so I've got a nice problem on my hands, guys. I've got a nice issue. And that is I'm enjoying painting on the stream, so much so that I've got to get some stuff base coated to bring in and also assembled. And the question is, do I assemble them in the stream and use that streaming time for assembling, which I don't think is very good, but I also want to get it done. So following the rule that I just set myself, I should just be doing it in a stream. Yeah, I guess I should be using it as stream time. Yeah, okay, we might have to set out a little model making space, but then I thought I could do some more kit bashing as well. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm contradicting myself again. See that, Dark? I immediately contradict myself. Like, oh, I need to assemble models, but I don't want to do it in case it's not fun. I should be doing it because it's something I want to do. I need to stick to my guns on that one. What am I... See? Immediately contradicting. Oh. Beep, 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 beep. I don't even feel that I need to be super clean with these highlights, but it's all good practice. Yeah, see, it's another case of that. See that? Immediately contradicting. I'll just assemble stuff in stream because I need to find some time to assemble stuff. So I think I'll throw it into the mix. So I'll pick up and paint stuff, but I'll also get a little bit of a space set up to because this space was originally for assembly models. It was only assembly in this space. It was only assembly, and then when the streaming idea came together, it turned into painting. But the reason I assemble in here is because there's always like little bits of plastic shavings, and I don't want the kids to accidentally get them all up in their faces or eyes or something. So yeah, I'm gonna assemble stuff here as well. When I want to take a little break from painting, I'll just assemble some bits. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, just keep going with what you enjoy. Again, don't force yourself. What's wrong with that? It looks just fine. I mean, you've got these big old butt cheeks, but what detail are you going to put on those?
Doesn't need it. Doesn't need it. Need to wash this brush. Brr. Oh, it's nice to be sitting here. I had to proper rush, like... So basically, it's do the school run, get the kids off to school, get home, immediately chomp my favourite pre-workout, which is No Explode, and then exercise, shower, and then jump on stream straight away. But yeah, it's pretty... Because I want to get 2 hours in and then do these 2 hours, and I'm immediately off again, straight off to the post office, send the parcels, and then I've got to go to the supermarket and then back home, get the kids. Oh yeah, as for why I wasn't on yesterday, Grandpa Tudor was asking me. So the intention is to be on every evening, but how can I say no to my boy wanting to sleep in this room? I can't do that. I can't say no. So that's why I wasn't on. So sorry about that. But, you know, kids come first. I tell you what, I'm really enjoying Skag Brown and Tau Ochre for highlights. It just does fabric so nicely. And I like brighter highlights. I feel like if I'm going to try and up my skills by doing highlights, that I want people to be able to see them. It's really nice trousers. Nice trousers, buddy. That's all it needs. Trousers done. Easy peasy. Let's check the original. Very similar. Yep. Totally works. Totally works. I friggin' love ogres, man. I love them. I can't... I'm gonna get the other ones sprayed. I think I've got another 4 of these ones, just the regular ogres, and I've got some lead belchers, and then the rest are to be assembled, but I don't think I have the square bases. I need to get some square bases, 50 by 50s. These are non-GW ones, and for some reason I feel a bit weird using non-GW ones. They do feel a little bit different, but I mean they're 50 by 50. I mean it's not like I'm going to go and have a game in the store, but I just feel like €40 for 100 round bases, square bases. For what was it, 30 by 30s? Oh, it's not so bad, I guess. But I mean that's a model kit, isn't it? So it's like, do I want a model kit or do I want more bases? Maybe I can get them second hand. Malachi, hey, how you doing, man? Were you here yesterday, Malachi? That was crazy, wasn't it? That was absolute craziness. Did you happen to be here? I talk about how it was crazy, but yeah. Oh, you were here. Yeah, 22 peeps. The biggest Warhammer channel on the internet. Warhammer. Oh, yeah, I was going to do an ad. I got an idea for an ad. We've got our first sponsor. They didn't ask for me to create an ad for their product, but as I'm an avid consumer of their product, I'm going to make an ad for it. And I've just thought of ad number 2. Yeah, totally unwanted advertising for a product who's not even aware I'm going to advertise it, let alone being paid as an ad for the advertisement. I'll finish my coffee and then I'll crack it out. Oh, we almost got a giveaway. Yeah, we got a sponsor. They're not. It's without their permission. It's a sponsor. Like, it's a sponsor that an unknowing sponsor. But I gotta drink my coffee first, and then I'll do it because I'll consume the product on stream. But in the meantime, I'm absolutely loving sitting here painting trousers. I friggin' love Warhammer, man. I think it's a bit of a problem. Yesterday, because I couldn't stream, I was just going through my boxes, putting up these posters. I was like, those posters just sit in a box. Let's put them up for inspiration. And I was like, man, it just... it's such a nice hobby. It's such a nice hobby, man. It's just... it's so good. I am such a big fan. But I think it's nice to have something you like, you know? Just a little bit there, a little bit there. But the streaming and the painting, it's really nice to combine hobbies because the old YouTubing's been my hobby for over a decade. So it's super nice to have a combination. And also it helps me, you know, with the weirdness. My wife said I'm getting a bit weird, I need some more social. So this is the best I can do because, you know, I'm sure as hell not going to be able to talk to people in the street like other adults. I don't understand them. Like, I crack a weird joke about murder and then they look at me funny. So, I mean... it's a toughie, but I think I've found it. I think I've found it out. I think I've got the way to go. I think this is the way to go. But look, anyway, Malako, how have you been today? Tell me what the hell you're doing. Dark's got to go in a little bit. He's just getting dressed, but he's got to go out for an appointment that he's getting mucked about a bit on. And what else? Hi, Leo. Oh, Leo, liking the old... Is that your little picture there? Is that certain Free Lions, is it? Is that the Free Lions? I might know a little bit about those guys. Yeah, that makes me feel a little bit patriotic, maybe. You might have an idea what I'm talking about. I'm going to put a little bit on the knee there, just a little bit. Oh, that totally went in the recess. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about that. Francois, hey buddy, welcome Francois to what is the single best Warhammer live stream on the internet. You understand I'm saying that ironically, right? That I don't actually believe it, but I figure like if I say it enough, it will give me some confidence. I'm saying it ironically, guys. I don't genuinely think we're the best live... No, I do. I've contradicted myself. Welcome to the best live streaming Warhammer painting on internet. How about that Horus guy, eh? He's a real cheeky bugger. I'm getting a bit haphazard with these edge highlights here on these trousers. But I am also having fun, so I am all right with that. It's all good practice. Just woke up yesterday, went to cinemas to watch On Battle After Another. That's a bit of a squiffy name. I was so surprised about how bad it was. Yeah, bad films, man. And we're painting the ogres. Oh no, I've got to glue some more bits on this, but I won't be painting her yet. Yeah, we're just doing ogre's trousers. Basically, the first paint I picked up dictated what I was going to do, and it was Tau Ochre. So I was like, these guys need some Tau Ochre highlights, so why not just whack those on? Can we all just take a moment to appreciate just how much dried paint is on this brush? Yep, it's just how I roll. I don't. Oh, these edge highlights are a shambles. That's already done. You know what? I'm going to wash the brush. One battle after another. I don't know it. I gave up on the cinemas, man. I got a little bit of a controversial take on this because whenever I mention it, I always get like people they don't like it. They don't like it. But I'm going to mention it again now. I thought Endgame was rubbish. Up until the previous one. What was that? Infinity War? No, that's the name of the pair. I don't know what the first one is. The first one where Thanos comes in, I thought that was brilliant. I thought that was a fantastic story told, but I thought that Endgame was rubbish. And I've got a theory on it if you want to hear why I think it was rubbish. If you're interested at all. I haven't really watched Marvel since. I think it's just all gone a bit downhill. Yeah, blue and yellow. But these ones aren't finished. But they are Tyranids. It's hang on, I'll find you a complete one. Let me find you a complete one. I've got one behind me somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Here's a complete one. I'll just grab it out. Yeah, that's the paint scheme in various different shades and tones of blue. This one's one of the earlier ones. You can tell because the shell overlap is a bit greeny, and it's more blue than purple. I do have some Age of Sigmar stuff. Yeah, I do. It's quite a lot. I got a lot of gloom. Well, I'm going to just say goblins. Oh, got some goblins, got some orcs, got some trolls. A few of the. Oh, I've got my really, really old ogres. Look at this. So I painted ogres. This is my original paint scheme that I painted my ogres, and I was like, that looks awful. This was the original. This is ancient. But I was like, I painted it and I was like, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. This makes me sad. I think this ogre might need a little glow up. Might need a little bit of... Might need to be brought up to schedule. But this... Yeah, I've got some Age of Sigmar stuff. What I'm hoping is that Skaven Tide didn't really sell really well. So what I'll do is... I'll say when. Let's visualize this success. When Games Workshop contact me and ask for free stuff, I'll be like, can I get a copy of Age of Sigmar? And I'll play it. And they'll be like, yeah, sure, because we've got loads of Skaven Tide kicking around because we made too many. And then we can do that. That's what I'm thinking. That's trying to be confident, you know? Figure you be confident and it might happen. Or should happen. Isn't that what all the inspirational speakers say? You know, visualize it. But yeah, so that was one of my old ogres. And then they went away for ages because I was like, I can't paint any more ogres like this. I don't like it. Something's wrong. Something doesn't feel right. 100? Really? Well, that's in itself not that bad. I do really like the Skaven. And I sure as hell need some practice painting luminous greens. Because Warpstone's green, right? So, I mean, and, you know, fur. I'm always bad at painting fur. So... I feel like it would be a good one. The trouble is, I don't really like the other side. I need a replacement side than the sort of Age of Sigmar Marines. I need something other than that. They don't quite tickle my pickle, if that makes sense. However, now that we know how to do gold, I can just paint them up from a point of view of playing them in the rules. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. There's an option there. One model that's not in the starter box is the Skaven Abomination thing. It's like a giant mutated rat with loads of machinery on it, but it's got like a little rat kind of half stapled to its face. It's such a good model. Soulblight Graveyard Lords. Ah, yeah, I do like my skellies. Oh, Thanks. Yeah, a guy popped on. So the thumbnails is because I'm trying. I make a point of listening. I think it's really important that I listen more because I'm definitely not right on a lot of things. And one person came on and said, "Hey, you're just using the same thumbnail." And I actually took a minute to think about it. And I was like, you know what? I could do more thumbnails. I should do that. So I just take 2 quick photos. Already done the text. I figure it's nice just to have the pictures of the models actually painted and then show a little progress, I guess. But that's all it is. But thank you. I appreciate that. Let's do the advert. Okay, hang on. We got our first sponsor. Hang on. I'll be right back. Let me go get the product. We got our first sponsor. Our first unofficial, unbeknownst to them, sponsor. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Here we go. First ever sponsor. Hey, do you like feeling awake? Are you tired of feeling sleepy? Do you feel like coffee just isn't coffee enough? Well, have I got the product for you? Let me introduce Megaphos. You might want to buy it just for the name. It's got a dragon. It's got no sugar. It's loaded with horrible chemicals that will make you sick. Megaphos. You got to drink it within 10 minutes because for some reason, once it's open, that flavor gets even worse. Megaphos. It's going to force you to go to the toilet way too many times. Believe me, I've already had one today. Megaphos. It's grotty, but it's also the cheapest. I can't wait to get that sweet, delicious Megaphos. The clocks are ticking. Only 10 minutes. Oh, it will wake you up because it's foul. Megaphos. So yeah, that's it's Megaphos. It's my second favorite awful energy drink. I've become quite the connoisseur of awful energy drinks, but Megaphos is my second favorite. If you really like the ad, I'll make an ad for my favorite. Yeah, Megaphos. Oh, wait. Leo, you're going to the gym? Do you take a pre-workout? Do you take a pre-workout, Leo, before you leave? Right. More paint. Man, I was well pleased with my advert. Leg day. Well, I've just been doing some deadlifts myself, actually. My protein, my whey. Do you know what? I'm not even going to tell you what my pre-workout is. I will leave that for another advertisement. Oh, yeah, especially dark. I haven't actually eaten any food, but I have had 2 cups of coffee, 1 Megaphos, my pre-workout, some creatine monohydrate, and now I'm on my second Megaphos. I haven't actually consumed solid food as of yet. What can I say? I don't like to feel sleepy. So yeah, that's it's an ungodly amount of caffeine, frankly. But for me, it's just another Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? Oh yeah, if you drink 4 cans of Megaphos, watch out, because you'll be able to smell time. Oh no, I don't truck with no protein shakes. I don't truck with that stuff. No. I don't do the whey proteins. No. You need your creatine monohydrates and you need your pre-workouts, but not your whey proteins. You might as well just eat yourself a piece of chicken. I don't do those powders. No. The whey protein, the whey protein powders, but all the other stuff, freaking love it. Megaphos. Yeah, Megaphos didn't want the ad, but they got it for free. You know, I love me some Megaphos. banana and muffins. That sounds lovely, actually. So, yep, be able to smell time. It's very important. Yep. There was another time travel gag that me and my friends cooked up, just talking nonsense. If there's any interest in hearing the joke, it's gruesome. I warn you, it's a gruesome joke. It's not everyone's cup of tea, the joke, but me and my friends were laughing a lot about it. Oh, that's a nice highlight. Ogres are... Okay, I'm just going to call it now, right? For starters, you can't go wrong with Orcs and Nurgle, but when you want to start moving into actually trying to do edge highlights, you need to go... Ogres. They're just lovely. I love these guys. I don't have many characters, though, and they've got loads of characters. I've got a Tyrant in the Battle Force from 2018 or whenever it came out. And the cavalry, I guess, are sort of like characters. Oh, the possibilities. Right, bless you. I have to leave in about 15-20. I have to leave you if you're overcaffeinated. You're overcaffeinated behind. Is it overcaffeinated if I've got a tolerance to it? No, I don't palpitate anymore. I just change what caffeine I take on. So if I feel a bit nauseous from the amount of coffee I've drank, I just move on to green tea. So... I suspect a gigantic heart attack on my horizon. That or a stroke. But something's going to get all of us. So I'm just enjoying myself. I've been talking too long. I'm going to let the paint dry on this brush. But yeah, Dark, I'll see you again soon. Again, going to try and plan. But if the kids want to sleep in here, then I'm not going to say no to them. You know, I will just let them. I'm not going to tell them no. So I will, yeah. If they want to sleep in here, there'll be no stream. If they don't, but I'll leave it up to them. Well, the good thing about painting is that you could take it to hospital with you. You know, you could have, like, if you get a little tray, you could have a little mini paint setup. You could do without the Vortex mixer. You could definitely have a little painting setup in a hospital. I'll see you later, Dark. Off to the post office after the stream. I'll let you know when it's on its way. Do I need your mobile number? I might need your mobile number. You might need to email me your mobile number because I think they need to notify you when it arrives. Unless it goes to your door. I don't know. UK, Finland postage is different from UK postage. If you want to be safe, email me your mobile. If you think it will be all right and you want to wing it, then don't bother. But I'm leaving after this stream to go post it. All right, bud? So yeah, that's another ad. Table trades. Why don't you buy something from a guy who doesn't know anything about making money? You're guaranteed a bargain. He won something. No, he bought something actually, and he's done me a solid because he bought the Saturnine Dreadnought, and it means that I can buy food today. So that's pretty good. He has totally done me a solid on that one. I don't want that to... Yeah, he's got a Saturnine Dreadnought for a bargain, given. But also, because he paid for it today, and promptly, and trusted me to post it, it means I get to go to Lidl afterwards. Lidl is bloody brilliant. I bloody love Lidl. Lidl is just the best. I don't need no fancy food. I just need food. It doesn't have to be some kind of fancy brand. Just give me a tummy full of food, you know? Just chicken be chicken. You know, just give me some cheap meats and some veggies. Fine with me. I'd totally do an ad for Lidl. But they got the likes of Arnold Schwarzenegger doing their ads over here. Don't have Audi, unfortunately. I don't know why I'm still highlighting this guy. He's good. This guy's fine. That is fine for rank and file. I love my ogres. I love them. Let's do the trousers on this guy as well. Lidl Bakery is top notch, man. And also the little bakery over here, because every supermarket, regardless of size, has a little bakery here in Finland. They love they get their snacks. Some don't make the food in the shop. They get it delivered, but they all have a little self-service bit. It's like a little mini Greggs in every one. So Lidl has to compete with that. So what Lidl did is every store makes their food in-house. So every Lidl here has a bakery inside it. It's bonkers. And you always, if you time it right, you can get like fresh pastries. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh God. That Megaforce. Oh, I'm overdoing it. I wanted to do the ad. I might not have necessarily drank another one so soon, but I've only got my 10 minutes to drink it, but it's already turning. It is, yeah. It is. So, a little bit of a story with this. I didn't like... Before, she's just standing on these ribbons, and they're like 2 points of contact. And it was like really wibbly-wobbly. And I was like, I don't like wibbly-wobbly. This is about the limit of my wibbly-wobbly, this halo and these wings, because I drop and things snap. And so I've got to change the base. So originally she was on a base like this, coming out of the pipe. But if you can see, if that's the flat line, you can see that she was at this really weird angle. And I was like, I don't want to paint that. That angle looks like she's popping out. It sucks. But then talking about it on stream, someone gave me the idea to I've just put a couple of bits of sprue in there, and you can see the old base level, and I've put it flat. So now, when she sits flat, she looks more saintly. And the ribbon is now more decorative. I just bent it around. And I redid the doves. The doves aren't normally on the front here, but I use them as like, because I worry about breaking stuff, so I've used them as like a brace, like a point of contact here, point of contact here, point of contact somewhere under there, so that it just braces this wing. So when I inevitably drop her, she doesn't necessarily shatter. But she's meant to go hand in hand with my, where is he? Is he up here? No, with my Dante, who's got wings. Let me get him. I've mentioned him. I'll get him. Hang on. Okay. I'll go get him for you. Hang on a second. I'll grab him. I should. It's relevant. That's another thing I made a point of doing, is if it's relevant to the conversation, to not just say, but show. Here he is. So the idea is that they complement each other. So no, I'm not going to need to put any part on the base. I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do with the base. But yeah, so the idea is that she's going to complement him. The idea is that they can go together in the cabinet and complement each other. So I just put wings on him. I just thought it'd be quite nice. And then her, so they can be like complementing. But what I'm going to do with I've got enough bits of plastic. I'm gonna put paneling around, because I need it to look a bit crap anyway, so she looks more saintly. So it's just gonna be some paneling just to reinforce that, and then her, and then that's it. But he's gonna be gold. Now that we've got gold sorted out, he's gonna be golden. I was trying my non-metallic gold. I'll show you. And I was making my own Sanguinary Guard before they released the new ones. Jav, you're never late. No, you're never late. Don't you worry about that. And then these are my kit bashed Sanguinary Guard. I painted them yellow because I was trying to. At the time, I wasn't in love with metallics, but we found a new way to do metallics now. So these two will stay yellow, but the future ones, will be gold, I think. But yeah, these are my kit bashed Sanguinary Guard Primaris scale, because I don't like I love Marines, but I just don't like the old scale. That's all. So I make these abominations. I've been judged for it. There we go. And here's an example. There's a Tyranids just sitting behind them. You did ask about the Tyranids as well. So there's what's that? Barb Gaunt. It's one. You can tell it's the early ones because it's got the discoloured. I put a wash over it, but yeah, I like them. I'm not so keen on the orange, but orange seems to be quite a difficult colour to work with. So yeah, so there's that issue. Right, let's get this next pair of trousers done. Yeah, I know Grim Dark, but the thing is, I've painted loads of stuff dark, and I need to. For me personally, because we've all got our own goals. For me personally, painting lighter colours is more difficult for me to do. I struggle with it more, so I've been trying to go brighter to try and push my skill levels. To try and get better. So I've been trying to paint lighter because I've painted so many models where they've just been dark. And I like lighter now. At the moment, I'm loving lighter. So that's what I've been going with. That's been the plan. Nothing against dark. I think it's going to work great, and I'm definitely doing these guys dark. Like, these guys' armor is definitely going to be dark. But I wanted their skin to be pale, so... And these guys are going to be dark as well. Although I'm going to do these guys as if they're emerging from light, so the rest of them is going to be dark. Just an accident that we thought of that. That's some delicious edge highlights there. Look at that. Oh, that little triangle. What a satisfying... These trousers are great. They're definitely entry-level model for edge highlighting. Without a doubt. Because there's not many of them. And it's definitely great practice. I hope they're fun on the tabletop when we actually get to play. I'm not sure what colours I'd use for Grimdark Brass as well. Need a little bit more paint on that bit. The edges of this belt are quite difficult to do because you've only got the one edge to go by. They tend to come out quite thick. The army list, that was you, Jav, that we were talking about yesterday, right? The army list. I think I have an idea as well, actually, for the list. There's a hair in there. How can I help with the salamanders issue? Oh, Megaforce. That's the other thing about Megaforce. It's such a kick to the face that it makes you say Megaforce. My idea is to downgrade. Because you came at us with the whole list. I think you should just not even think about the whole list. Dial it all the way back to what's the first thing you want on the list. And to do that. And get that assembled. And then go from there. That's what I think. Don't even think about the list anymore. Just think about the first step. I need to turn the camera a little bit. I also only need $44 before I can get the starter set plus. Jav, you just need to just dial it right back so you can get started. I think we could even get it cheaper than... Oh, but you're buying a big set, aren't you? So you need 44 additional, not 44 total. Like, just get the very first step. Like, token amount of paints, 2 or 3 paints, a brush, and a model. Just hop in, get involved. Just super low key. Doesn't have to be massive to begin with. Build it up over time. Oh, that's a real shambles in there. Let's not look at that bit. Real shambles edge highlighting in there. The good thing is that he'll be pressed into the ranks. You're not going to see it. Excuse me, Megaforce. Yeah, I think Jav, I think you're getting a little bit over fixated. I think you just need to just see if you can reduce it down a little bit. You don't have to go 100 right away. And I know it's tough not to do that. I get you. You know, you want to run with it. I can relate to that. There's a couple of bits on this shoe, but then he's done as well. Which is probably good because this brush is... There's some dry paint on this sucker. Ah, let's just leave that. Right, okay, good. Trousers done. Next colour. So I've immediately moved the Tau Ochre from over there. It's immediately moved. Here it is. Let's whack it back over there. Let's try and get uniform with these paints. Oh, is this dark blue? Okay, so this is the darkest blue we've got so far, Ultramarines contrast. But I think I've got a darker blue, but I don't want to look for it. So let's go with something else, and then when we stop looking for it, it will turn up. So let's try. I'm going to paint the other Steeler. Hey Arcanine, how you doing, bud? What are we up to today? We have been painting Ogre's trousers. We just got all the trousers highlighted. A bit of a mixed bag of results. I've been a bit cash with it, but we got the trousers done. I mean, these guys are largely ready, I would say. They don't need to be... I mean, oh yeah, there's the skulls. His skulls. We're going to do those ones, actually. Oh wait, Wraithbone wasn't the first one we do. We don't do Wraithbone first. We do that Rakaf, whatever it's called. The Rakanaf, Rakanth. I think it's Rakanth. Let's find it. Because it's not Bleachbone straight away. But although, can we go Wraithbone straight away? I don't think we can. I think it does actually leave. Yeah, it does actually leave. Look in the recesses. You can see the whatever the Rakaf name is. You can see it in the recesses. So. Where are you, Rakaf? I know you're on this table. I need a shelf, man. Here it is. There we go. That's the one. I can't say that name. What is it? Rakaf? I'm not sure what that is. Let's block this out. For some reason that light is playing up my eyes. Oh yeah, that bulb has really done a number on my eyes. For some reason I can't focus. Is it the Megaforce? Ah no, my untimely demise has arrived. Aneurysm. Oh Christ, I can't focus. That bulb is too harsh on the old eyeballs. It's doing numbers on my eyesight. Let me see if I can just put a post-it on it, tone it down from an angle. There you go. There we go, that's a little bit better. A couple of post-its should help. Excellent. You got your nom noms? So, I think I'm going to refer to yesterday's phenomenon with the stream as critical mass. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to refer to it as critical mass. Oh, I accidentally paid a load of that shoulder. Luckily, it's all right. Bit watery, but... Man, these models are pretty. They're so pretty. Jav, you've definitely found those things. Yep. You feel free to use them. I don't know where they came from or how they got set up, but you're welcome to use them as often as you like. Go right ahead. I don't mind. It's just nice to see something on chat, you know? Not critical mass, but I'll take it. Anything more than 0. That's all we need. No lofty goals here. Just a little bit more than 0. So now that we know that this is going to be light and dark, I'm taking a little bit more time on this bit just to make sure. No, oh, well, I have the I actually have one piece. I've got the what is it? The Dreadfort, Overlord Bastion, I think it's called. Overlord Bastion, Chaos Dreadhold. I've got that unassembled. I was thinking of selling it, but as it's only one of 2 pieces of terrain that I actually own, I'm thinking I might just bite the bullet and assemble it, because you can't get it anymore. So it might be a nice thing to have for the collection. Oh, bugger. I've done something wrong there. Yeah, do you want me to, hang on, I'll just show you. It's right up here. I'll show you. Hang on. Let me grab it down. I'm not just going to save you a Google. I'll show you. Yeah. It's quite big, so let me just. It's that. Let me turn it around so you can see it on the back of the box as well. I'm thinking, I am distinctly leaning towards keeping it, to be honest. There it is. It's a big old boy compared to the figures. You can see the figures for scale. It's a bit of a brute. I was thinking of casting it so I could make it even bigger, but you need blue stuff and all kinds of bits, and so I think I might just build it. Cast it be damned. Because it is one of the only, like I say, it's one of the only pieces of scenery I actually have. Yeah, it's for Chaos, all right. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of chaos. I've been collecting, like buying what I can get cheap. So I've got quite a lot of Nurgle now, and some generic chaosy stuff. Um, Recently painted Demon Prince. Have you seen him? Have you seen the progress on him? He's the most recent addition. This guy, he's almost done, apart from a few helmets on the base. But yeah, got a few chaosy stuff. It's not exactly what I'd want if I was collecting chaos. It would be Zeech that I would like, but they're quite hard to come by on the second-hand market. It would seem people tend to keep them. Yeah, but considering the rewards the God of Change gives you, I'm not so sure like upsetting it is much of an issue. I might just do a tiny bit of this. Now that we know that it is actually a light source thing, I might just put ever so slightly a bit on here as well. Just do this bit of hand. And then this little bit of leg here was what we did on the last one as well. There we go. Yeah, I don't even feel the need to do too much on the leg either. I think that's enough. I bought it, but my laptop turns into a nuclear fireball with the heat. The issue I have with the Dawn of War series is that I love the idea of having like pitched battles and playing that, but the campaign, it just feels like the campaign, it doesn't. It's like a mix of real time strategy and what was it, 4K? Is it 4 times? Like taken into like it. It's just I like the battles. I don't like the campaign, how it works. So I wouldn't necessarily buy it. Plus, there's an awful lot of DLCs. So yeah, I want to play it. And I spoke to my friend Dan's, who's got a YouTube channel, and I was like, could we play any Total War that I have? I'd like to play it because I really like Total War Arena. Did you ever play Total War Arena? I really, really like that. Yeah, Total War Arena was amazing. I really, really liked that. But the campaign doesn't quite click for me. That's all it needs. Blech. See you later, Jav. See you later, buddy. It's one of those nice calm ones today. Let me know if you think about doing it that way, but you need 44, right? Was that the issue? $44? I think you need to dial it back a little bit and go smaller, I think maybe. But I'll catch you later, Jav. We'll talk about it some other time, buddy. There's nothing wrong with chill streams, man. Nothing wrong at all. Just gives me the opportunity to knuckle down. Wait, is this the one I need? Yeah, Wraithbone. I think terrain. Yeah, I think terrain is going to be amazing fun. I have the feeling that amazing is the way to go. Yeah, well, I can't use resin at the house. I've got like 6 or 7 big old tubs of Turkish yogurt full of sprue bits. So if I got acetate and blue stuff, I could try and cast it because it's quite simple. So the trouble is that blue goo leaves little holes and it's difficult to cast because it doesn't dry very quickly. But I was thinking if the fortress was Nurgle, you could forgive those little issues, those little awkward little bits. So that's what I was thinking a little bit. I need to pay attention a little bit to where I'm putting on this Wraith bone. I think this was the right way to go. I think having it look like it's in the shadows, I think is the way to go with this. I think it's going to look amazing. What a nice little happy little accident. Okay. Let's get a little bit of get some what's. So I've got to add a little Corex into white because I want white, but it's really watery. So I have to do a bit of that and add some this one that was Correct. It works better, but it's a little bit darker now. Darker. Selling other stuff, yeah. Turbo. I can't even talk. I haven't talked enough. Turbo. Oh my god, I'm really stuttering. Table. Nut. Wow, I can't even talk. What? I can't even talk. I haven't talked enough in this mute. Oh my god, I'm stuttering so bad. I can't. I haven't talked enough in the stream, and so now I'm stuttering crazy. Like, yes, table trades are always ongoing. Where in the world are you? Are you in you? Oh no, I'm so stuttering so bad. There is table trades are available. There are always something for sale. I've got some bits and bids, but I want to. If I do sell them, I want to make. I'm not trying to make a fortune, to be honest. Berlin, yeah. So okay, so you're in EU, so yes, there's stuff available if you want to buy something. What you'd be interested in? Oh my, I'm really stuttering. Sorry about that. Haven't talked enough. Yeah, what are you interested in? Tell me what you're interested. What are you after? I've just cracked open a Saturnine. Man, I'm stuttering. Oh, yeah, this stuff. Tell me. You talk for a second because I am stuttering something fierce. Yeah, you tell me what you're after. So you're looking for you know what? I'm gonna stop the I'm stuttering so bad, guys. I'm gonna stop for now. I think maybe I think coming on and working out straight after, coming onto the stream straight after working out has set me off a bit off. So I'm gonna stop the stream there because I'm stuttering so bad, guys. if the opportunity comes up to stream this evening, I'm going to be on again. But for now, I think we're going to take a little break because if I'm stuttering, it's just not going to go away anytime soon. So I will catch up with you guys at another time. Hopefully this evening. If not, it'll be tomorrow. Okay. So, but yeah, I will have a look for some Age of Sigmar stuff. I definitely have Age of Sigmar stuff. Yeah, I've definitely got some bits and bobs. So there's definitely something we can sort something out. But I'm gonna stop for a bit. I will catch up with you later on. Sorry about the stuttering. I'm so sorry about it. But once it gets me, it seems it just can't go away. I think I sat not talking for too long. But anyway, I will catch up with you later on. Bye, guys. Hopefully see you tonight. Bye.